Located on Israel's eastern border, about halfway down the coast of the Dead Sea, is our beautiful national park of En Gedi. En Gedi is rich in natural beauty and spiritual significance. There are several springs here that feed into David's river as well as the river of Argot. As a result, we have ruins here that date back as far as the Chalcolithic period, nearly 6,000 years ago. But today, we are going to delve into the subject of King David and the Psalms. The story of King David here in En Gedi really begins with him defeating the giant Goliath between the hill of Ezekah and Soho. After he defeats the giant, the king of Israel, Saul, gives his daughter's hand in marriage to David. David's popularity begins to grow within all the tribes of Israel. When the army marches through the towns of Judea, the people scream, "God bless the king! Long live the king who's killed his thousands, and long live David, who's killed his tens of thousands." Unfortunately, Saul becomes extremely jealous over David's popularity. And as a result, he will chase David all the way here to En Gedi, to the springs here, where he's going to try and take his life. David, realizing that King Saul is high on his tail, hides out in one of the caves that lines the canyon here at En Gedi, just like the one I'm in right now. Hiding out in the cave, miraculously, a spider webs a web that covers the entrance. Saul, needing to relieve himself but not wanting to do it in front of his troops, sees the cave, sees the spider web, assumes it's safe to go in, takes away that spider web, enters the cave, and Joab, King David's general, whispers in David's ear, saying, "The Lord has given you your enemy. It's time to take his life." David responds to Joab, saying, "Who am I to take the life of the anointed one of God? I am but a trusted servant of the king." But what he does do is he takes the tunic of Saul and he cuts off the corner. The next day, there'll be a confrontation between the two, and David will show the piece of the tunic that he cut off from him. Let's head up to the top of En Gedi to see where that confrontation took place. In addition to all of the incredible biblical stories and narratives that we can delve into here at En Gedi, the place is maybe even better known for all of its hiking trails through these beautiful tunnels made from bamboo and the waterfalls that kids and adults both go swimming in. It's really a great place to bring the family. After a solid hike up to the top of David's stream, which by the way, the entire loop takes about 45 minutes, we can see where the canyon comes together and the first springs that feed into the stream occur. And it was here that David's camp on one side and King Saul's camp on the other side could face one another, but still too much distance for them to fight. David looks at King Saul and says, "If I wanted to kill you, I could have done so yesterday in the cave. And to prove it, here's the corner of your tunic." Saul looks down, sees that if David wanted to have killed him, he could have. They kiss, they make up, and for the time being, they have peace between them. This game of cat and mouse between King Saul and David will play over and over again, all the way into the death of King Saul. However, because of this newfound peace, at least for the time being, between King Saul and David, David will always look to En Gedi as a place of refuge and a place where he can seek out peace and quiet, even when he's king. And it will be here in En Gedi that he'll write most of Tehillim, the book of Psalms, in which he says, just like the wings of an eagle protects its young, the canyons of En Gedi protect me. In addition to the incredible beauty here, En Gedi also has a great visitor center, a small cafeteria, and picnic benches so that you can refresh yourselves after an incredible day enjoying its beautiful nature. Thanks for tuning in today. And on your next visit to Israel, and the day at the Dead Sea, make sure to visit the nature reserve of En Gedi.